The basis behind GallantFew is to locate and identify a mentor who is a military veteran, just like the new veteran that's coming home. When this new veteran comes home, they've never written a real resume, they've never sat through a real job interview, and they have no existing local hometown network. And they're competing for scarce jobs against people that know or have all of those three things down pat. So by connecting them in a mentoring relationship with that hometown veteran that has a very similar background to them, there's an immediate bond.
If you've made that transition successfully, now you're working, whether or not you're in sales, you're a mechanic, you're cooking somewhere, whatever it is that you want to do. If you've made that transition successful, we need you to sign up as a mentor, so that when that next veteran comes in, that you might be able to give him some points and tips to be able to do that successful transition back into that local community.
So a lot of these guys come back with all this training that they've acquired over the years in the military, especially within the regiment, and in the battle space. And they come back and they have a family to take care of, and all of a sudden they can't get a job.
There's three big issues out there. There's veteran unemployment. We need to get these guys hired. There's the homelessness. We need to try to battle, get these guys back on their feet, in a house, employed. The veteran suicide rate is one thing that I'll touch on real quick. The VA estimates that 18 veterans a day commit suicide. If there was any other disease or something out there that was taking 18 lives per day, there'd be a media outcry. And I don't see that media outcry. I think we need to bring more awareness. We need to help these guys. We need to figure out why they're doing it. I think a big part of that is that they feel like they're alone. And we got to make sure those guys know that they aren't alone, that there's other people in very similar situations that are willing to step up and help those guys out.
A veteran can talk to a veteran about things you can't talk to a non-veteran about. So an extremely important component of our mentoring program is the ability to pick up the phone and call another veteran in your hometown to say, I really need to grab a cup of coffee with you because I've been not sleeping at night, or I have an anger thing, or things that you may not want to talk with a psychologist about, you may not want to talk to your VA counselor about, you just want to talk to another veteran. And our mentoring program provides that outlet for them.
Hi, my name is Cory Smith. I'm the one who is running from Columbus, Georgia, running back home to Indianapolis, Indiana, doing a transition from military to the civilian world. My wife, she decided to leave and take my daughter. We pretty much moved everything up there, understanding this is just going to be a separation, take our time, and it took a toll on me. And a few weeks after she was up there, she called me up. And she said that she wanted a divorce. So that pretty much, I felt lost. I felt like I had nothing to live for. 3 years of my life that I've been working on, trying, building a family, setting a foundation for myself, all gone. All gone in a matter of a day. And I was lost. So my pastor told me to go ahead and start looking out for something that, where I can find out who I am, my strengths again. And I just thought about running. I thought about making the run happen. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been running, and I figured out a way where I could help people out, and at the same time, keep my mind off things. So whenever GallantFew came along, that's what really made this thing possible. The idea of what GallantFew is. Veterans helping veterans. It's almost that same support channel that you have in the military, except it's in the civilian world. You have the security of having Big Brother there to help you out. Veterans that are already out and have transitioned and and are successful with it, have been successful. I don't mean successful as in being rich or whatever, but have done it without feeling like they have to give up and giving up. Those veterans, they need to reach out and sign up on GallantFew so that the veterans that are getting out know who to go to. Know who to go to for help. How do you do it? That's all they got to ask the question. How do I do this? And veterans should be reaching out to and saying, this is how I did it. Let me help you. I'm proud to be a part of the GallantFew network. I'm proud, that I've served. I've worked with amazing people, and I'm hoping that all those amazing people and everything that I've been surrounded by for the past few years, I hope that this can help them one day. And I just figured if you can impact thousands of people, it's what you need to do. Sacrifice yourself for 1 month out of a whole life in order to get the word out about the struggles and everything like that comes along with the transition, to get the civilian world to know about it, because not a lot of people do, hoping to affect thousands of people. So that's about it. So I'll see you out on the road.